Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Wolf Dragonov, and I am bringing to you some Starcraft 2 action. This game is, in fact, a TvZ from the European ladder. Now, this game is between two players. First of all, up in the top right-hand corner of the map, we have Lemonytang, the Red Terran, and in the top left-hand side of the map also is venividici. What? Okay, so that's a lot of eyes. Let's just call him let's call him Veni. Venividici. I don't know. Venividici. Anyway, I was going to call him Benny. Now he is spawning in the top left-hand side as the blue Zerg, and so this game is in fact on the European ladder. This game was sent to me from my good friend Lemonytang, who I go to watch his live stream as much as possible if I am awake past 2 AM and he is streaming over in the UK. Now, so I'm just going to use this quick time to give you a quick update of what's happening. Dominion Gaming, we haven't been doing that much. We haven't done anything since I actually got, since I uploaded that thriller that I did for school. We haven't done a whole lot. Now, so what we're going to be doing is there's a few things that we have planned. We're doing a Minecraft Technic Tekkit pack Let's Play for Minecraft, and I'll be doing a lot more Starcraft 2 and all of that. And I have some other games planned, such as Alan Wake, which is such an amazing game, and also games such as I don't know, I was thinking Dungeon Keeper would be pretty awesome, but at the moment let's just get back into the game. So at the moment, not a whole lot happening. It looks like Lemonytang might be going for either reacted Hellions or a 1-gate expand, but he's just trying to deal with this drone, which is being so annoying at the moment. Now, the expand is going down roughly at the same time as the orbital command, but this is fairly standard play, droning up until that hatch, and then pool, and then we'll most likely see a gas in the near future. Now, the exact extracted trick being pulled by Veni here, just to annoy Lemonytang a little bit. Now, the WoLF is complete. I'm wondering if he is going to go this, if he's going to go reacted Hellions or into a 1-rax expand. No, it looks like it's the reacted Hellions. Now this drone will die if it cancels, so it looks like it'll probably just try and finish up to keep this Marine working as much as possible. And so it looks like a reacted Hellion versus this hatch. Oh, what? Okay, Lemonytang, I thought it was supply box for a quick second. And oh wow, really transferring half of his drones. All that mining time wasted. I really think he shouldn't have done this. It's a quite a problem. I don't know. It just wastes a lot of mining time. I'll generally just send them rally my drones down. But yes, as I thought, the reactor coming down here, and this extractor still isn't dead. Wow. Okay then. But yeah, not a whole lot happening. The second scouting SCV just to see what's happening up here, and now the spine crawler does go down for the preempt, because he knows that reacted Hellions are on the way, or most likely are on the way. Now the command center being built for Lemonytang looks like he's going to expand off the back of this, and oh yeah, and also sorry if you hear me sniveling in this, I apologize. I do have a cold, so I really hope that it'll go away soon. Now this extractor is just being a pain. You really need about 3 or 4 Marines to take it out, but it looks like he's just keeping the 2 Marines over there. And so the double queen is up and does kill the scouting SCV. Not a whole lot happening in the base of oh wow, okay, not a whole lot happening. My arse. Double gas is being taken. Veni is still trying to resaturate his main. His second is about halfway saturated, maybe not. The spine crawler is moved up, but these Hellions would easily be able to do a run by if need be. It looks like he's not. Now the Overlord is going to go for the sacrificial run around the map. Yep. and then eventually end up here for a possible. Actually, that's a pretty good timing for when the third should be going down. Now, he's getting a starport and a tech lab, so it looks like he's going to get some banshees as well off of this, more than likely, unless that tech lab is for these for the Marines. But I would definitely, yeah, it's for the starport there. Now, additional two Hellions on the way across the map for Lemonytang. Now, he does have him stuck here, and he might be able to kill this this queen. But double Evo chamber coming up for for Veni. But yes, cloaking is on the way and the Banshee, so it looks like it is definitely going to be some Banshee play here from Lemonytang. Now up in the, but now he does have his Overlord set out so that he can see if any air is going to come across the map. And with the double upgrades, melee and range, so it looks like he's probably just going to try and hold this with some links. He doesn't actually have that much of a force at the moment, which is pretty standard for the time being. Just the Zerg player droning up pretty heavily for a long time while maintaining as little amount of army as possible. And it seems pretty similar for Terran these days. They just get a second base and they just macro up, and they just get some units to push out across the map. I know, sorry, that was pretty basic, but a lot of upgrades coming in, a lot of stuff happening on the production tab. Stim is on the way, so it looks like he's going to be going for a 1-1-1. I guess that, no, I don't know, a varied 1-on-1, but the Banshee is coming in now, and the Macro Hatch is also there. 4 Lings, those upgrades still coming, and same as Metabolic Boost. Now it's double Swore Crawlers going down the second he sees this Banshee. There's going to be a whole lot he can do, but the Spores are coming up. Lair is about halfway complete now, and these Hellions are still being painful. If he wants to push out across the map and get that extra base, he'll have to go through that. Now, cutting off as many dreads as possible. He should get out of there before these queens. Oh, close. The Banshee is on 68 health, and it'll go back home just to get repaired. Now, these Hellions are still spread out across the map here, but across the front here, but he is still being able to get this creep spread going, spreading him on the high ground, dropping him on the low ground. He's retransferring back. I still don't understand why he had so many. He's just going to try and pick at there if he can. I would probably get a Overseer sometime soon. Now moving across the Spore Crawler, that also can help, will work. Spire Tech and Roach Tech coming along the way for Veni here. The Roach Warren is more than halfway complete, and the Spire only recently went down. Where's the Spire? It's up here. Alright, so the Spire is on its way, so I would guess Mutalists are on the way, which I don't think is a great strategy. Oh, no, it cancels the Spire. What is he doing? Infestation Pit. Alright, as I said, but he isn't going by, so that's where I'm finding it a bit curious. Oh, he's pushing up into the main here with these Banshees and Hellions and just roasting up some Lings, but he isn't microing much with them, so the Lings will be able to do a lot of damage and take out most of those units, but he still has some units here and be able to roast up some Zerglings on gas. Now, he could move in these units as well if he wanted to, but he isn't. 16 Lings about to pop here, which will be the instant cue for Lemonytang to get the hell out of there. Now, he does take out the Queen, which is another problem here, but he's going to still get wiped up. Lemonytang should retreat these Banshees anytime soon. The Marines are still streaming across here. He should probably wall this up as soon as possible, because a counterattack is coming out across the map for Veni here. It could do a lot of damage if he doesn't watch out here. There isn't a whole lot that Lemonytang has. In fact, he only has 3 Marines and 1 Raven and 1 Banshee out in the field. Oh no, these Lings. Oh, they're going to do so much damage and take out the entire economy of the second base here. Now he needs to put up the wall. Oh, just in time. Now the barracks is going down onto here. It looks like he's going bio. I don't see Lemonytang do bio that much against a Zerg player. He generally just gets goes mech, which is also another viable strategy versus Zerg. Now it looks like Pathogen Lands is on the way from the Infestation Pit, and the third base still hasn't come out of Veni yet, which I am quite surprised from. Around the 10-minute mark, generally you'll see a macro Zerg go for 3 bases, but then again, this isn't much of a macro game. These Zerglings are just sitting here, and the siege tank is out. Siege mode is just starting now, with +1/+1 on the way. +1 armor is no, it's not done yet. +1/+1 on the way. Plus his combat shield. He's able to take out these units, but a lot of damage being dealt here. These Zerglings have paid for themselves again and again. And now the 3rd base is now just coming for Veni here. But Lemonytang can land back down with ease and be nice and safe. Now this overlord spread from Veni is actually very great. You can actually see a lot of the map except for the middle. But as soon as that creep spread goes, you can see exactly what's coming, when it's coming, and all of that. But this Banshee is going to do a bit of damage. It'll probably find a sweet spot without the detection, but decides to go back home. And a 4th base also on the way for Veni, while getting a big round of lings and getting 2 carapace, sorry, but +2 attack is on the way for Lemonytang. So it looks like they're just going to be macroing up, getting those upgrades, and doing a big push, which from both players. But the 3rd command center is done for Lemonytang, most likely going to be taking this expansion here. Yes, that is correct. But a lot of Zerglings moving out. He could do a lot of damage, but I still think Lemonytang needs to, he just starts that wall off now. But he needs to finish off this wall here as quickly as possible. But now these lings will see the command center fall and do decide to go past it. Just drop. No, it goes back in. But Lemonytang will be amply ready for this and just just runs into a meat grinder. Now it looks like that Veni will have the advantage here with 9 infestors on the way, which is going to be great versus this mainly marine army of Lemonytang. And so at the moment, it just looks like a planetary fortress. Yeah, planetary fortress. Sorry. Generally, when you can force a Terran to go planetary fortress over auto command, which is always better for you, which is awesome. So that means less mules, which means less income. Now another factory is being produced right there onto the tech lab. So it looks like more tanks are coming out of Lemonytang, and still these marine production is quite heavily. +1/1 is almost finished now. And the Zerg will be 1-2 as well. 2-1 or 2-1, depending how you look at it. Now that's a lot of infestors here. He needs some buffer units if he's going to attack. Looks like he's actually pushing out, which is he's got a fair few there. Ooh, a double bunker here, but it'll be attacking right at the perfect time. Lemonytang needs to move his forces across to try and hold this if he can. The fungal growth is such a great ability. The siege tanks will be up on the high ground, which will be able to do a lot of damage, and the medevacs are out, which means he'll be easily be able to repair here. Now he does go into picked off the SCV at the last second, literally less than a second left to go, and he does fungal growth them again. Oh wow! And again, but it is finished now. The Marines will move across. Now that 4th expansion coming up for Lemonytang. I think that around this time you should always just check for all expansions with just some links. Just send them out. Now some Raven harass up in the top right hand, bottom left hand side here, and doing some damage to that economy. But it will get some kills here. So these are going to be some free kills, no money invested into these. Now the crackling upgrade, adrenal glands upgrade, which is the crackling upgrade for the lings. I'm sorry, I did not see that hive tech. Is he going to go? No, he's going Ultra's Cavern. So he's going to be going a sort of Idra style sort of play, which is Ling Infestor, and then just go into Ling Ultra, which is a Ling Ultra Infestor, which is something which is pretty standard nowadays. You'll generally see a lot of Broodlords, but now that yeah, there's a lot of Vikings that can be used to take these out. Now that's a lot of tanks here. It's going to do so much damage. He needs to do as much as he can with these. He does. And now Lemonytang needs to scan and take out these investors, but decides to let them go. But it didn't really do all that much. And oh wow, I didn't look up here for quite a while. The macro is quite terrible at the moment for Veni here. He's got a lot of minerals. He needs to get at least another hatchery out and start doing. Oh, a massive drop over on the top left-hand side over here of Lemonytang, and takes out the Ultras cabin before any Ultras are able to come out. But it most likely will be cleaned up by these Lings with the adrenal gland upgrade. Now, six Ultras are on the way just before the Ultras cabin was taken out, but he will need to rebuild that if he decides to go Ultras. Now, 3-3 is on the way for Lemonytang, and the Ultras will still only have two armor and 1 attack. This isn't a great thing you want to do. If you see Terran getting double upgrades, you need to keep up with those upgrades, because you'll just be running into meat grinders. You need to be able to take him out. But the adrenal glands upgrade is so good for the Zerglings. Just completely demolish these Marines, but once the 3-3 upgrade is complete, there'll be a lot of damage being dealt to Veni and all his Lings, and really we'll be able to snipe these Ultralists. Now the Ultralists do a large amount, I said do a large amount of damage to armored units, but it looks like there is only mainly bio here, which means they'll only do 17 damage at a time. Now when you look at how long do they attack weapon speed? So 0.886, and a Marine attacks at apparently 0.886. So it looks like the splash damage of the Ultras could do a lot of damage, but the siege tanks will help out a lot, especially since Ultras do like to clump up as well. Now the Spire is going down, so you can probably get that Greater Spire if you really wanted. And the spawning pool was taken down also. Now this is over here. He can see this. Lemonytang wasn't watching at the time, and he needs to pick up and get out of there. But he is taking out quite a few Lings. Now if we look at the units lost tab over here, it looks like that Veni has lost significantly more than Lemonytang at this moment. Now, if we look at the APM tab, looks like currently, well, it looks at the moment that Lemonytang does have the higher APM in the average APM tab. Now, EPM, which is generally much higher, which is just anything they do per minute. Oh, but these, oh wow. Oh wow, getting crushed in the center. Those Fungal Groves were amazing. Now, he's going to be wiped out most of Lemonytang's Marines. He needs to reproduce these like crazy. Now the chitinous plating is on the way for these Ultras, which will give them a total of 5 once he gets to the 3. Once he gets the 3. Once he gets the 3 armor. Now, that he needs to get all these Marines that he's getting 8 out at a time. He could probably add on some more barracks here now if you think about it, but this base hasn't really had many units in it this base is going to be taken out, and there isn't going to be a whole lot that he can do. Looks like these Lings are going to go all the way down into this base and take him out. Now this is very unfortunate for Lemonytang. He is now resorted back to only 3 bases. But he did end up dropping and taking out this base, which I did not see. So it looks like they actually are on equal bases on the moment, on 3 bases each. Now, if I was the Zerg, I would just, oh wow, having to spend this on Overlords, that would really suck. Nice drop here. It was probably right here where all these Overlords were sitting. Now, what the Zerg player really needs to... Oh, another drop. Lemonytang still utilizing the advantage he has in the fact of mobility. Now, he's getting out some Marauders, which will be great versus those... oh, that's a lot of legs. He really should be getting something other than legs. But he doesn't really have that much to spend it on. He needs, he needs to get that macro hatch, maybe a second macro hatch, and also take this 4th base, which he is doing. Retake this base and retake... and just take these bases, mass expand, because he's probably, I don't know so much if he's ahead, but it doesn't look like that Lemonytang is looking up to hit a timing here, and now all these Marines, all these Zerglings will come out across here and take out as much as he can. Now the SCV is not able to make a command center because of the Overlord spewing creep, but another drop down here will take out all of these drones if he can catch them in time. He needs to stim and go. No, all the drones go, and but we'll be able to snipe off this hatchery, which is a shame for Lemonytang. Oh wait, oh no, all the drones are coming back. All the drones are coming back. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, all the drones, and he's going to be able to get some drones. Well, a lot of Lings and Ultras are coming up here, but he needs to run up quickly, load them up before he loses too many Marines. He doesn't have too much, but he actually gets to save all of them. One of the Marines in the red. Now he does go out, but another drop over here, which I missed, does take out some more tech buildings, and the extractor. Oh, that's going to be so annoying to have to rebuild that. And oh, almost gets the Queen as well. Now, 2 attack for the vehicles are on the way, and more infestors are there. Now, he does have the spy here, but he hasn't gotten any upgrades for it, so I don't think he's going to be getting any broodlords at the moment. But I just think Lemonytang is so far ahead at the moment. He's just dropping it, keeping up the pressure, which is great work from him. He does have the extra barracks now to put on the pressure to get these marauders out if need be for those ultralists. Now more tanks and more ultras are on the way at the moment, and 10 barracks, a total of 10 buildings. It is just crazy. And now the greatest spy is on the way, so it looks like he is going to. Oh my god, a massive drop over here, and another drop over into the portal left hand side. This drop will be cleaned up. It'll probably be infested growth. No, loads up, goes away. Now, this drop does so much damage, picking up overlords, taking out people in gas. This is really bad situation for venividici to be in, and now another drop as well to probably snipe this hatchery again. Now, looks Lemonytang is so far ahead, although his supply is slightly behind. He is so much further ahead in upgrades, and is just going to be able to take out this hatchery in 3, 2, 1, and the hatchery is gone. But actually, maybe not. Even though he snipes it, and he will probably pick up the Marines. No, a few Marines do die, and some Utilists out, probably to help clear up with these drops. Now he does scan for the circling, so he can put down his 4th base again, and is going to come up here to take out the his overlord. Now, another drop over here, taking out the gas. That vital gas that Veni needs is just going to be so frustrating for him. Now, oh, the hive tech was taken out by Lemony. Oh god, for Veni, that is crazy. The hive tech is gone. Now, oh, that's a lot. Big army. Lemonytang is putting on so much pressure. He's probably going to be coming over here again. Oh, but the siege tanks are going to be able to just take out all of these Marines. This Bio army will be moving over anytime soon to take out these Ultras. These Ultras are just getting ripped apart now, but the infested tank do so much damage. His DPS is so much more than the Marines. Now these Marauders are going to be going out to try and take out these the infestors, and he does take them out, which is great. Which is, oh my god! But so many Lings, units. Oh, another drop here. Oh, he just takes out he's going to take out this hatchery as well. He's putting on so much pressure. Such a great game. He has 60 supply ahead at the moment to Lemonytang is so much further ahead. These Lings won't be able to do so much. He needs to get those upgrades. He hasn't been getting any upgrades whatsoever, and his minerals is quite low. He only has 2 mining bases at the moment, but he keeps on getting dropped and that taken out. And he's just got so much that he's saying he's going to take out this macro hatch. And he's just doing so much damage. But more units are on the way. Now if we look at the unit counting tab, there's 12, 14, 13, 12. They are getting taken out. Where are they? These Mutalists. 25 Mutalists out. No, he doesn't get to the snipe on that Mutalist. Now, Lemonytang is in such a commanding lead here. He is just taking them out. These Mutalists will be able to reverse the favor of the harass. Now, but he does have some Thors, so he must have scanned. So Thor is here, and oh my god, oh my god, that is just crazy. Why would you just can't attack into that? Now, a Thor and a bunch of turrets are being placed here on this auto command. So this place will be looked over. Joke fucking race. Oh wow, looks like that. Veni is getting angry here, and it's just being ripped apart. Oh, and it's just so much damage, and oh, the splash damage, Oh, but he does take it out. Wow. So, it looks like Venny was so far behind, he just couldn't do it. Taps out. And, wow, that was a great game. Thank you, Lemonytang, for sending this replay. I really enjoyed this. But from most of the game, just from that amazing drop play from Lemonytang, it looks like he did take out a lot. He just took out the hive tech, which was definitely game over. As soon as he took out that Ultra's Cavern, there was a lot of damage dealt, and all these buildings would have died if they stayed there much longer. They were going to slowly die because they were off creep. This game is amazing. I highly enjoyed it. I am not a Terran, as you probably know, but this was a great game. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoy. I'm WoLF Juggernaut from Dominion Gaming. See you later.